Welcome in, Sagittarius, to your urgent reading for February 2024. This reading is designed to work in tandem with your general monthly reading for February. That will autoplay at the end of this reading in case you haven't checked out that information yet. Now we're going to get started with your reading here today. This is an urgent reading for a yes or a no. So this is a great time. I got to tell you about it right now. So you start asking your question, what it is you want to know that can be answered in a yes or no. I know you're probably thinking, oh, well, how am I going to ask this question after you've already recorded the reading? That does not matter in the grand scheme of things because time is an illusion. Quantum allows everything to happen at the same time. So the fact that you're asking your question now has no implication on our information that we're about to pull. Now, of course, this is a general reading, so be thinking about that yes or no question right now while I tell you that this is a general reading. And the information is going to be shared here between as many Sagittariuses as we possibly can. So we're not going to get to everybody, but we're going to do our best and go through it as best as we can in the amount of time that we are slotted here. But at the same time, this is available as a personal audio product on my website, scottsagent.com, in case you want your specific yes or no question answered, and we do not get to it today, guys. So let's get started right now. Hope you've asked your question, because here we go. I'm going to start with the yeses. A lot of yeses are coming under here on the work and enterprise. A lot of people who ask about work are getting answered yes. For some of you, what they say yes, but there's a lack of authority here. So it's like you're not trying as hard, or you're not pushing these ideas through, something like that, to get to the place of where you're starting to get much more momentum, successes, and great moves forward with work. So the key there is yes, but. I call it yes, but. So it's yes, but more authority is needed. So you got to apply yourself. You got to step up more. Maybe let your boss know you're looking for a better job here. You want to be promoted or something like that. So there's more authoritative push. Some of you here have asked about being the boss yourselves, and you're not yet. So this is something like, working for yourself, opening up some kind of new business, something like that. And it's not here now. I know that because I have my Emperor inverted. And they're also saying the authoritative push has not happened yet to make it real. So they talk about this can happen very, very soon because it's coming under the yes, first of all. I have my Page of Wands next, which is my work messenger that comes in very, very soon. So this can happen. This can totally happen if you've asked a work question, a work corner question, even, about hobbies, interests, that falls under this window here too, entrepreneurship, all that. So you got to take the supreme authority from God. It is the God card in tarot. I got to get this turned around though on my table, which means you got to do it. So you got to take the authority, and you got to it's very similar to the first segment that we described, except this is more working for yourself. They talk about Empress here, so making it real, and like physical real. So this is more like a physical store. I feel like it's less about an e-store or, an e-book. It's something that you can actually touch, a product that's actually tangible. So that lets us know what part of our audience asked that. They bring in moon cycles. So they want you to notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations. I talk about those in every single one of my general monthly readings. So pay attention to those dates for bringing new things in, which is more than likely what this is about very, very soon. Bringing it into February, bringing it into March very shortly here, and capitalize upon these cycles. For some of you who have asked about a car or transportation, the answer is coming in as a yes. Okay, they bring in the Lover's card inverted, so maybe somebody else isn't feeling this or doesn't like this decision or something like that, but I have my Lover's card inverted, two things working together, or in this case, not working so well together. I also have my Chariot card coming in with the Two of Wands, which is inverted, which talks about unlocalized energy, so it would be something here where you need to kind of if you're shopping for a car, the answer is yes, but somewhere further away. Maybe you get a better deal in another city, another town, something like that. So it's talking about the energy kind of being, they're not directly saying far away because there is a card that describes that, but they're saying just to kind of open up your perception of things. Look a little bigger, look a little wider, see the whole, like the drone footage, when the drone goes up and you get these beautiful bird's eye views. That's kind of what they're talking about here. So get the whole picture of what's going on. So you don't you're not just looking at what's right in front of your face here. This can also not be about a car directly. This can be more about just kind of getting back focused onto one thing right now, where it's like a one-track mind where you're just focused on one thing right now. If you've asked a question about putting all your eggs in one basket type of thing, this could be a very big yes from Spirit for you. They also talk about counselor here. It says in the card, you're a natural counselor. Many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. If any of you asked about teaching or counseling or helping others, the answer is more than likely yes because of that. Now, before we get into the no, I do want to talk about the middle ground here. Actually, I'm going to do that last. We're going to come back to that middle ground. Let's get into the no, guys. there's a very big manifestation power coming in the no. So this is like a no, but. Very big push here. So it's saying no to a big purchase right now. So a lot of you have asked about a big purchase, maybe buying a house, maybe something that is else that's considered big, maybe furniture. Everybody has different definitions of what big is, but this is usually a big pleasurable purchase, and they're saying no. It doesn't mean no, not ever. It means no, not right now. Maybe the timing's not good for it. They talk about manifestation, so you can really make this happen at a later time. No issue, no problem whatsoever. So it does not need to be rushed. And here they do talk about long distance energy coming in here. So this is actually like look bigger, or this is more like, next chapter of your life. That's when this is going to be placed or something like that. They want you to pay attention to your thoughts and ideas that come to you. Divination sparks of interest. They are answered prayers. So Spirit is going to be dropping little clues here with you. So even though it's a no but. Anybody asked about theft or deceit? The answer is no. So it's like, hey, do I need to worry about, some so-and-so stealing from me? The answer here would be no. Maybe you still want to be cautious about it, keep your eyes open, but it's not really a threat from what Spirit is saying, depending on how you ask your question, of course. But theft and deceit is coming in as a no. And also we got a no for things that interest you, that you're interested in pursuing. They're saying no because probably this is just a very infantile stage of where you're at, where your interests are. So maybe you just got interested in something, and you're just not there yet. You don't have enough knowledge to make this into something else, right? So you're kind of gathering knowledge first. So it's a process. Now let's go back into that middle position. The middle position is whether it's, it's between yes and no. It's somewhere in the middle, like more of a maybe or something like that. And this is a card about getting freedom, getting mobility, getting up off of the restraints. So it makes me feel maybe health related, but it feels more almost like mental health, kind of doing whatever it is to get your mental health going. So that is between yes or no, where maybe it's something you need to consider, improving mental health, in the very near future or something like that. So there's your yes or no. Very interesting. Of course, limited time, limited space, but Spirit does the best they can to answer as many as possible. And yes or no is available as a personal audio product where your yes or no will for sure be answered on scottsagent.com. That is it for your urgent reading for February 2024. I hope you continue to have an excellent February. I know you will.
So I guess the fortune teller's right.